Everybody, welcome to my channel, Be Free Now with Maria. So today I'm going to start out with this deck, The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. I shuffled the deck and the card on top actually matches my shirt. Let's see. It says, practice makes the master. I love that. By doing your best over and over, you can master the art of transformation. By doing your best, the habits of misusing your word, taking things personally, and making assumptions will become weaker and less frequent with time. So I love that, right? Because the more we practice anything, right, the better we're going to get at it. And if we are addressing, right, our how we make assumptions and how we show up to life, then that also, right, is we're going to notice things about ourselves, and that's also, right, going to change, and that's going to allow us to grow in the direction that we want to grow in, because and expand in that direction. In other words, if we just go around, thinking like, all right, then there's nothing to learn because we're right, and that's it, like, right, there's nowhere to go from there. But when we take the time, right, to acknowledge, wait, something doesn't feel right, then just that simple awareness, or when I say simple, like that small awareness, it gives us the opportunity, right, then to learn and to grow. And then we put in the work. The work can look like, choosing something that we want to work on, and then we want to start implementing. When I say work on, right, so whether it's, I want to start implementing this new habit, or learning to, use these words instead of these words, then, right, we practice that every single day. And then eventually, right, it becomes our new norm, and we've cultivated, right, a new habit, and we're no longer using the old words, let's say, if that's, the change that we're aiming for. And even if we do use them, right, we notice it immediately and then make a U-turn, right? We go and say, oh, no, I don't want to really say it like that. I prefer to, phrase it like this. And then we're able to, right, just keep on building from there, and not allowing the old ways, right, to take over. And something else I thought about when I was first reading this, it was right that when we do something over and over, right, we become a master at it. And, a lot of times we think like, oh, we can't do that, or, I don't have the right connections or the right resources, or haven't prepared myself enough for. But we sell ourselves short because we're not really acknowledging, right, that, yeah, we may not have all of the skills or all of the knowledge or all of the awareness. But if we start taking steps and taking actions in that direction, right, we are going to cultivate the skill, right? We're going to become a master at it. We're going to become more proficient because we've been taking those actions and steps in that direction, and we've been growing because of it. So we're going to grow, we're going to strengthen ourselves, and we're going to expand as we are showing up for ourselves in that manner. Anyway, before I go any further, I do want to pick a word from my bag of words to see what else I'm inspired to share. Let's see. All right. Ooh, distrust. So distrust, in ourselves is something that hurts us a lot, right? When we don't have faith in ourselves and we don't believe in ourselves, it's going to hurt us. And usually we distrust ourselves not only when we don't see our good or our potential, but also when we don't acknowledge that we're more than just, what this body is showing us. In other words, that there's this unseen aspect to life that I refer to as, right, divine in nature, because I like the wording of that, right? I like the way it makes me feel. And it's important because when we acknowledge, right, that we're more than just these bodies, it not only can make us feel good, right? Like I said, it makes me feel good, right, to believe in something bigger, but it cultivates a different view of who we are and what we are capable of, right? It expands us. It doesn't just limit us to our five senses. And, we can just, adopt it as a belief, right? That's kind of surface level, or we can expand it by spending more time, right, with that quiet space within us, right? Spending more time in quiet contemplation, because when we do that, then we're able to feel or connect with our intuition more, and feel that part of us, right, that is invisible, right? We don't see it, but it's there. We can feel it. We can hear it. When we tune into it, we give ourselves the opportunity, right, to see that we're more than just, or to experience that we're more than just these physical bodies, and that we're more than just our five senses. And that allows us, right, to also expand further and to cultivate more trust within ourselves as opposed to distrust. Because as we're cultivating that trust within ourselves, right, we're cultivating the trust within the unseen. And then that opens up the door, right, to us perceiving that there are more possibilities for us than what we can think of in that moment, right? That even if we don't see them, they exist, and we can work on connecting with that and expanding into that by expanding the way we see ourselves and spending time, right, with that still part of ourselves, that quiet place within that has this knowledge and wisdom to, I'm thinking like, when we're in that space, it's imparting information, right, to us that we can use, that we can expand with, and that we can grow with. So, yeah, we want to remember that. We want to build that trust, and we want to spend time in that space as well, so that we can cultivate that and break out of old patterns of distrust and limiting beliefs that aren't working for us. All right, I'm going to end with that. I hope that this video has helped you in some way. If it did, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so that you can be notified when I upload further videos. Thank you, and have a beautiful day. Bye for now.